The psychiatrist had never encountered such a strange patient before. The girl had developed severe post-traumatic stress disorder after witnessing her father's accidental death 10 years ago. Since then, she had visited over 500 hospitals, but each diagnosis had been different. For most of the past decade, she had lived in psychiatric institutions. However, what no one expected was that this seemingly fragile girl had nearly killed a nurse last week. After that incident, she stopped eating, drinking, and sleeping, and hadn't spoken a single word. Now, as Mary approached adulthood, she faced the possibility of prison. But her attending doctor refused to give up on her, and decided to call in a close friend for help. That friend was Jack, a specialist in adolescent psychology with extensive experience in handling cases like hers. Within just a few minutes, Mary allowed Jack to touch her, something she hadn't permitted anyone else to do. When Jack checked her pulse, he immediately sensed something was off. He then gently lifted her arm, and his quick reaction led him to uncover Mary's true condition. Not only did Jack realize that she was faking her illness, but he also deduced that during the attempted attack, she had been filled with both rage and fear. There had to be an unspeakable secret behind it. However, Mary refused to say a word, leaving Jack no choice but to return another time. But then, something unexpected happened. Mary spoke. Just as they thought there was a breakthrough, she abruptly stopped, refusing to continue. This only heightened Jack's curiosity. Little did he know, this was just the beginning of a much larger disaster. Jack had a young daughter at home. Since his wife was recovering from an injury and had been bedridden recently, Jack got up early the next morning to prepare breakfast for his family. But as he entered his daughter's room, he realized she was nowhere to be found. He searched the entire house before discovering that the front door's lock had been tampered with. A chill ran down his spine. Finally, in the hallway, he found his daughter's sock. The couple immediately realized their daughter had been kidnapped, and their first instinct was to call the police. But before they could, the phone rang, and on the other end of the line was the kidnapper.